What's good? What's good? We back again, and we're playing with the Pokemon called Zapdos. Zapdos-Galar, they say. I'm gonna predict they're gonna go for an Endure strat because they realize they're gonna spook up by that. Yes, that's what I meant by some crazy stuff. So you see here, we do have an Endure, so we prevented the Custap Berry, which is absolutely amazing work. And of course, they get lefties or the little thing. And I'm going to go for a Wood Hammer. They will swap to Iron Moth because they were spooked up by that. Because this is the power of Zapdos. Of course. Oh! A quad resist doing 49%. Crazy. What do I want to do? I might just think about them going for rate. I'm going to think about them going Sludge Wave, doing this. Are they substituting? Yep, I knew they would go for that. I'm going to Thunderbolt. But I'm a Dragon Pulse, just in case they go to... Yep, I knew it. I knew it. They had something to do with that. Crazy work. Crazy work on that. Says now their team is mainly weak to that. I am going to go into my Zapdos. I'm going to go for Brave Bird. I know they're faster. They got Iron Treads. Crazy work on that. This is definitely booster speed. Do a little bit of damage. I am going to swap to my Great Tusk since, you know, it won't do much unless it's a Steel Beam variant. Yeah, let's see. There's Stealth Rock. I think they're gonna swap into. Well, why is my Rapid Spin version's that? Okay, perfect. So now outspeed Goldango, and I got rid of his balloon. Crazy work. I can go headlong rush and knock out Goldango, and now they lose their access to hazards. Unless they go into Araquanid, I could just get rid of their Custap Berry if they really think it's possible. But yeah, let's see. They go with Deoxys. I think they're probably thinking about going for that move. I think I want to go to Rillaboom just in case they go for that move called Psycho Boost. Let's see. Ice Beam, perfect. Gonna knock out. This is definitely Life Orb. Oh man, the Pichu Bros Posse special. I'd love to see it. I love to see it, they say. So of course we have this. I am gonna Brave Bird. I'm gonna knock out. The knock off, and knock it out, and Brave Bird. I'm gonna knock off just in case they swap to great. That's great. I should have done. Yeah, I forgot it. You know, get outspeed me within the scarf. That's pretty stupid. 448 versus the 504. Pretty crazy work, I say. They both wasted their. They both wasted that. You know, Araquanid. I'm gonna swap into my King Gambit just in case. They do lose their. They both lost their Pokemon. I don't mind doing this. They do go for Surf. Crazy work on that front. Let's see. I do think you're going to go for Sticky Web, so I'm going to go you. Let's see you go for that. Let's see. Surf. Crazy work. I'm going to go Prim. You are definitely a special attack variant, so I'm going to do this. I am great. I have a Great Tusk. It is about 100%. That's fine. Sticky Web. Who cares? I am going to go for a Draining Kiss. Let's see some damage. That's about 23%. Crazy. Surf. Not much. I'm just going to substitute now since it does about 15%. And basically it's going to screw over this entire team. Let's see. Surf, resist, damage. Let's see. And look right there. Let's go for another Calm Mind. That's 2. See, there's barely nothing, right? But sure it fades, but let's see. I'm going to go for another sub. Let's see how they're going to do. This is crazy work. But the Zapdos is going to be my in-game plan. So I need to get rid of the hazards. There's Iron Maw. Crazy work on that front. You know what? I'm a Psychic Noise. Let's see you go for that. Let's see. Bop. Draining Kiss almost knocks it out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one more thing. Parasteel, and I'm going to go for that. So I know you're going to swap to do that. Yep. Perfect. I know they're going to go for a move called Iron Treads, and they're going to go for that move. I don't think I have enough bulk, but let's see. There's Treads. I'm a Psychic Noise. Let's see how much damage. 63. Not bad, not bad. So you do knock out the Iron Treads. That's down. 43% now. Let's see. If they do go Pikachu, let's see. Are they going to go for a set? Let's see. I am going to go for a Draining Kiss. Let's see. They go Volt Tackle. Not much on that. There's going to be about... Yep, there it is. So I'm going to do this. Since they already tear up, forgot about that. Hopefully, they don't surf. Hopefully, they don't surf. This is definitely Light Ball for sure. Or they went in. Wow, they threw the game away. Crazy work on that front. So I do that. I'm gonna knock off their Custat Berry, which is crazy work. Get rid of that. Surf does absolutely crazy work. And now I win the game. Let's see. 93% chance to knock it out. Let's see. Perfect. And now, unless they have quick attack, they lose the game. They threw. And it's all because of Zapdos, baby. All because of Zapdos. And let's see how we're gonna do. And that's how you do it! Look at that Zapdos. GG's on their front. Holy crap. That was fun. That was really fun. Having them play against me with that sticky web team. Crazy work. Felt like a draft league team, but we'll be right back with another game. I think this is pretty fun, and see how Zapdos just dominated at the very end. I knew Zapdos would be an amazing in-game Pokemon, so we'll see from right there, baby. Alright, so we got another team going on here. Latias spam. So this is SH Prof. Let's see. I do have a feeling this may be Glimmora lead. What I might do is, if they're not balloon, they're not balloon. Let's see. They go Meowscarada. Perfect on your part. I see them going into Flower Trick, though. Or Triple Axle. Let's see what they move. Flower Trick. I knew that was going to be a play. Let's see that. I am going to go for Wood Hammer in case they do go for a move. They're probably Scarf. Unless they're Focus Sash and they go for that. They go Zamazenta. I knew they were going to go for that. Go for a Wood Hammer. 62%. Crazy work on the 62. Let's see. They go Iron Defense. Let's see. 7. That's about 43. Ayo. Let's see. Are they gonna go Body Press? Or are they gonna get completely screwed over? Let's see. Body Press. Yep. And now, wait. Does Zapdos knock it out now? Yeah, they do knock out with Brave Bird. Crazy work on that front. So they lose out on that front. 43 to 35 to 42. It's about 32%, so there's going to be a knockout unless they go for another Iron Defense, which is a highly doubt. And look at that. Knockout the Zamazenta, which is a crazy threat. Let me see about that Misty Purge. Let's see about the Misty Purge real quick. Let's see. They go Gliscor. I'm going to go U. And see if you go for Rocks or whatever. Swords Dance. I am happy that you go for Swords Dance. I am a bulky Great Tusk. I can go for a move. Let's see if I can go for a Rapid Ice Spinner. There's about 70% crazy work as I do hit you with a Rocky Helmet. So now I have a chance to get you down, I guess. I'm going to knock off in case you swap. You go Protect. If I want to go for that, I'm going to Headlong Rush. You want Headlong Rush in case you swap because you're scared of the Ice Spinner. Let's see if we can go for that. We go with that Predict. Limit. I'm going to go for Ice Spinner. Screw it. And I did. I thought about it. I thought about the read, but it was amazing. Crazy work. Let me go Latios. So, do I want to risk it? Do I not risk? But I'm not risking it. You know what? They're going to Aura Sphere. They go Aura Sphere. I knew you were going to go for that. I'm going to get Terra Fairy. I'm going to go for a Sword Dance in case you do go for a Calm Mind. Let's see. Yep, there it is. There ain't much. They ain't much, they say, but I was trying to predict myself getting away from that type of Aura Sphere crap. Maybe it might be Latios, but I was trying to get away from that because I knew King Gambit would be a dangerous threat. So, look at that. Zapdos did a little bit of work on the Zamazenta. Got a lot of threats in with the Meowscarada, which is crazy. And I'm happy about it. Let's see. We can finish off the... There we go. Let's Calm Mind. There is that. And let's see. Go for a move. That's a 7% for free. Let's see if they go for Healing Wish or they're going to go for that other stuff. I think they're going to go for that. Unless they forfeit, which is crazy work if they just go for that forfeit real quick. Frame 1 forfeit would be crazy. I think I'm going to Sucker Punch. And then they're going to Draining Kiss. Yep, I knew they go for that. I'm just go. There you go. Knockout right there. Get rid of the weakness policy shenanigans are pulled. They go Glimmora. I see them going into Meteor Beam or Sludge Wave. Let's see. I'm gonna Sucker Punch just in case. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Red card and the Earth Power. Crazy. Now I win with the. Now I win with this. I see. I can go for a free CC. I can go Brave Bird. I'm a CC for free. As Glimmora's down, if they go to Meow Meow, guess what? Boom. There's Meow Meow. There it is. So is it clean? Maybe not. But let's see what I have right there. Yep, let's see. Crazy work. Crazy. Let's see, go meow meow. I am gonna go you. Let's see how you do. For your Knockies, are you gonna be something else? Let's see. Flower trick. I do know you're gonna go for that. I probably was thinking something else. But yeah, it's okay. I just see this little dog right there. That's my parents and everything. Shouts out to her because she's a little goober. I wish I had my little dog on my own, but I do understand, why I love her. She is a goober I love. And there it is. Zapdos got most of the threats out the way. And guess what? Now it wins the game. That's how it works. And it's crazy. Because look at that. Before Zapdos, hit up most of the Pokemon. Of course, it got rid of the most threatening Pokemon on the team, which is Zamazenta, which is absolutely funny. And I'm happy about that. Let's get another game up and see from right there. Let's see real quick, baby. All right. So we got a Sun team, funnily enough. I'm going to go for my Zapdos-Galar and see from there. They go Ninetales Alola. Let's see. They're probably Freak-Tail Fox. I'm going to Terra Fire in case they Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to go for a CC just in case they swap. Yeah, let's see. Close Combat. Does about 89%. Let's see what you're going to do. Weather Ball. Ooh. Bad. Not bad. I'm happy I got rid of it. You go with the Levani, which I'm fine with. Let's go for this. 75%. Bam. Crazy work on that front. I know the squad resists, but I don't really care. Sticky Web. Yep, you do go for that. I am going to go for U-turn in case you do go triple axle. 1, 2, 3. You ain't much. Go with that. U-turn for knockout. Boom. Just going to get rid of Levani already. I'm going to go Great Tusk just in case you go for that move. To go for that. And I thankfully predicted that, so there's a tag boost. I do see them going into a move called Sword Dance. I mean, they're probably weak armor. I think they're Sash. So let's see. Yeah, I knew they were Sash and they're weak armor. So do I think they're going to go for move? I'm thinking about, let's see about knocked off. Yeah. It was a smart move to go for that. Let's see. Bitter Blade. Knew it. Let's see the move. Yep, they're Rocky Helmet. Bop. That's a knockout. Perfect. So they're going to get rid of that. Before Zapdos will not get affected by the sun. I'm happy about, well, not affected, but affected by the Sticky Web, so I'll be happy about that. So about that. That would be funny. Let's see. How we're going to finish off this team. Yeah, there's Great Musk, which is the Great Tusk. Let's see. Damn. My computer messed up again, funnily enough. We had to go with the Great Musk. Let's see if I can go for a move. I think what I'd rather off the Sacrifice or something. Or most of my mons are really slow. Rather than Rillaboom, I think sacrificing Great Tusk would be a smarter move. Ice Spinner, only 2 turns left of Sun, and they get Rocky Helmet hit. That's perfectly fine. I go you. Get a free terrain boost. Sun, 1 turn left of Sun. I can go for Grassy Glide to knock you out, and I can go for another free Grassy Glide on, say, Walking Wake in case you swap. If you get rid of Ninetales, then that's probably the stupidest move you could probably do. I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't care less. This is definitely a 1400 player. They do know the ins and outs of their team, which I know that's pretty funny. Walking Weight, they really are, tanking their entire value. That's about, yep, there it is. And about that type, about that life or whatever. I'm not, Ninetales, get rid of that. This has 8 more turns of that crap. So see, there you go. Get rid of that. Free Sun Boost. Let's see if you go Great Tusk, or let's see if you want to go into Walking Wake. I think Roaring Moon. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. So what do I want to do in this situation? Do I want to sacrifice it? I'm going to sacrifice Rillaboom since it's very good against Walking Wake and Great Tusk. Or if I want to sacrifice it to, say, King Gambit, for example. I mean, Primarina is probably a perfect play, but do I want to sacrifice it? This is Scarf Roaring Moon. This has potential. I am going to go Raging Bolt to see what play they're going to go into. And let's see from there. It'll knock off. Perfect. Get rid of my booster energy. I am going to Thunderclap just in case. Yep, you are going to go for that. Your knockoff. So you are Scarf. So that's fine. There's going to be Scarf knockoff. I am going to go King Gambit real quick. And as you see, I am going to go for a low kick in case you swap to Great Tusk. But this is going to force you out. And look at that. Wow, you literally the potential, the threat of that. Now you lost your Great Tusk. Now I win with Rillaboom. And because of Zapdos, I win the game. Crazy work on that front. Crazy work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Sucker Punch. I'll see if you have CC or if you have that. Let's see. I got 15% for free. This is Headlong Rush. That's going to be lower defenses. And now I win the game by using my Zapdos. This is definitely crazy work. Oh, I'm screwed. Okay, I'm screwed. Okay. I forgot I was fire. I am so sorry. I blame myself for this mistake because I did not know the facilities of that big man. So now we knock out the... Yeah, I should have done this in order with Rillaboom and then that. My goofy self thought Zapdos had that and I realized it's Herod. But that's my fault, you know? But that's my fault. That's how they say. Wow, Terra Fire. Really original, they say. It's for Flare. Not much on that. Now they lost the Sun, which is absolutely amazing. And that's GG's right there. Amazing. GG's. So yeah, I think Zapdos did a lot of work, even though it made a big goob and everything on that. I'm happy I knocked out the Great Tusk, and we are 3-0 so far with this Zapdos team. I'm gonna play one more game. Let's see from right there, because I did absolutely crazy mind games on this team, especially with the Sticky Web team, which is amazing. So we'll be right back, baby. Let's get it. All right, we're back with the second weather. Instead of the second weather, we got the third weather. Not the second weather, we got the third weather, whatever. So it seems like we got Samurai Hisui as the lead. Ninetales is another one. Let's see, you go Ninetales. Let's see. Samurai Hisui, I do know you're going to go for that. I know your Sash, either your Sash or that. So do this, go for free, go into you. Let's see, you're going to Cecil's Edge, right? Aqua Cutter, perfect. So now I just go for free moves. Let's see. I'm going to go for a free Grassy Glide. I'm probably faster. Let me go U-turn just in case because we are the same speed. We go Dragonite, perfect play on my part because I can go Great Tusk for free. And look at that, free pivoting they say, free real estate. As they do go in, well, let me see, I'm a knockoff just in case you go Ninetales. I ain't playing with that crap. Let's see, if you do go, you go Ninetales, perfect play on my part. I got rid of your Light Clay, which will probably be a big benefactor into this game. I'm gonna go King Gambit real quick in case you go for a freeze dry. Perfect. And now I can just go for a free Iron Head for free. Free Iron Head on that plate. And if they go Samurott, then that's their loss, they say. And if they have Sacred Sword, then it's OL. Let's see. They go Samurai Hisui. I knew they were gonna come with that. I knew it. And now since they have Aqua Jet, yeah, crazy work. I'm gonna do this in case you have Sacred Sword. Yeah, I knew you were going to go for the second move. Perfect play on my part. Got rid of the snow. Got rid of the light clay. Basically, I'm literally outplaying this person. Playing with Iron Treads. Playing with fire. They will get burnt by my Great Tusk. Let's see what they're going to do with rocks. Probably they're going to go Sinistra. So, Earth Power. So this is special Iron Treads. Okay. Oh, I need to swap out now. I'm going to go you, since that would be a priority. Yeah, Earth Power is going to not do much. You are probably, yeah, you boost your speed. I am going to go into Wood Hammer. Let's see, Steel Beam. Ayo. You are just really wild, it seems like, this game. I'm guessing you are. I have CC. I am going to Brave Bird for mid-ground. So they'll knock themselves out and knock them out right there. Boom. Perfect. Get rid of that. Get rid of them on that front. They do have recoil. So that means Ninetales is there. 2-hit KOs all the way. I am going to think that you're going to go for that. I'm going to go King Gambit just in case you go for a Aurora Veil. Perfect. I will go into that. I have a Falling 1 because of that Rillaboom. You have either Aurora Veil, Encore. You go Dragonite. Perfect. So for that, I think Dragonite has Encore. But of course, that just ran out. I think you're going to go into that. I'm going to go into... Okay, so you're an Earthquake, so I'm going to go U. Let's see. PD, absolutely crazy work. I think you're going to go for Extreme Speed, but I'm going to Brave Bird. So I think I do not care. You're going to go for another will. Let's see. Yep, that. I think Brave Bird will work. This is neutral. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. But we have one more turn left of Veil. I am going to go U. I'm going to go U. Perfectly fine with this play. Go for a calm. Well, I'm not gonna calm mind because he's gonna go for that. I'm gonna Dragon Pulse. Let's see Earthquake for. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, I'm pretty much shocked. So this is gonna be Earthquake or Extreme Speed. I'm gonna go U. Do Terra Ghost. I'm gonna go for let's say what the name is Ice Spinner. Let's see. They go Extreme Speed. Yep, predict you on that. Now you get knocked out. Boom. Now it's up to Rolling Moon, Ninetales or whatever. I have 96% chance, 96% roaring moon. Okay, I'm an Ice Spinner in case you DD. You are not playing greedy. Amazing. Go you. I'm gonna go for a Psychic Noise just in case you're gonna go for a DD and be greedy. Or Terra Flying because you probably know I have a fairy move. No, you're playing really greedy. Okay, Psychic Noise will get you some damage. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go for Draining Kiss. They really are playing really greedy on that front, and I knock you out for free. Perfect. Full heal back up. They do that. If they go Ninetales, this is a guaranteed auto loss. We go Pulsey, guys. I am gonna go into Calm Mind in case you do go for Shell Smash. Yep. Do that. I'm gonna go for Psychic Noise. You are White Herb. You are Store Power. I know that. That's for sure. Do that. Do the Psychic Noises. Yep. Can't heal. Got my 40. This is about 47. You know what? Screw it. Let's see. If we roll. Nope. No roll. Damn. See, Supreme Overlord. I think we finally win the game, right? I think we have to. See, that's knockout. Perfect. That's crazy. How I won the game with Chris Body Send Shot. That's crazy work. Iron Head for free. Ah, I see what you're doing here. Yeah, I lose the game because of Ninetales Encore. Crazy work on that front. So basically, I lost the game because of this struggle stuff. That's great games on their part. We played really well. Unfortunately, I lost to this person. But, I mean, even if that, I mean, they have the GGs. I was probably disrespectful. But I'm happy I got rid of their team. Almost got rid of the team. If it wasn't for Encore, I think I would have won the game. So, GG's to them. GG's to Graph Legion. GG's to everyone else that played against me. Y'all have a nice one. Y'all stay safe out there. Bandito out. Yes, sir.